2K Sports, we've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. This is Brian
Nawala ako.
Nangyari pre, nangyari.
giving us the rundown from the sideline.
Demo.
And now the opening line.
Simot?
For
Oh,
Seattle,
Simot.
they've got
Simot
Johnson
to, pre.
and it's
Oh,
Sherman
Yun.
and it's small forward. And for Chicago,
Nawala, no, pero yung stream na andar, gago.
and it's O'Neal in at the center position. And so off the tip, it'll be
Yes, may bago na akong uniform. Next game.
pass to Jordan.
Okay.
Kala ko na injury. Naka-poster pa Jordan ko eh. Ay, magaling na Jordan ko, wala na injury. May armor.
Watch that one. Bad intentions. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Ang OA naman ng announcer, nakaka-English. Tapos na yun, dunk.
Anthony on the double.
Blazing pa rin.
Johnson. Back to Payton.
Kaya?
Tapos na. Late reaction ng Kupal.
Curry with the block.
Nasa kabilang possession, nasa ka lang nag-react.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does,
Ganda na uniform talaga ng Indy na yun eh, no?
teammates
Drippy.
amped up.
Gusto ko lalo yung court nila na ganyan, yung style.
Kasi sa pinaka-best yun eh.
Here's Shrimp. He's guarded by Anthony.
Pag
Here's
static yan.
Johnson. Can't get it to drop.
Kaya ang ganda eh.
Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Mas gusto ko yung isang version yun.
Nowitzki. Pass to Jordan. Outside Curry.
Dilaw?
Dark.
The arc.
Ay,
Oo.
Seattle
Ay,
pulls
dark.
it in.
Search mo nga ano pre. Yung mga jerseys ng indie.
Sige. After ng game. Tapos yun na.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
May gusto kong, ano din eh, yung baby blue na ano, City Edition ng Bulls. Anong year yun? 22 ata yun? 21.
Right wing.
Ganda nun eh.
Clock at 4.
Kulay blue
Paano
ng
pag height
Bulls.
mo, Fred?
Ha?
Here's Shrimp.
Paano pag height mo 6'9"? Tapos nandito ka sa Pinas. Tapos, kaya kunwari yan.
Transition.
Dito lang buhay mo.
Ay, ano, sayang talents ko.
Passes to Curry. Here's Jordan.
Ang taas siguro ng gamit mo dyan. Like, tama mo mga
From
pa.
range.
Pati yung pintuan,
Jordan's got 5 points.
papabutas yan.
Confident rising up from deep.
Hindi,
He's
joke
in
lang.
rhythm,
Tayo ng pintuan.
Kotse nyo. Parang yung kotse nyo.
punching it
Oo nga,
inside,
paunta
attacking
ko.
the heart of that defense. I love it.
Special talagang kotse.
Pass to Anthony.
Parang nakakatakot pag roller coaster pag matangkad.
Okay no, nakakip yung ulo mo na sobrang tangkad
The
mo.
shooter had very little
Kasi alam ko yung
space
roller
on that
coaster natin
attempt.
kung
And
maliliit.
guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense.
Kaya di ba
they
minsan may
want to
height
see
limit
out
yung
there.
mga yan?
Hawkins, the pass to Shrimp. And here's Payton.
Shrimp. Shrimp? Kala ko shrimp. Ang inang yan.
Free throw line jumper. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Sonics kalaban ko.
Gary Payton, very comfortable from
Sonics.
this range.
Sayang talaga yung Sonics eh. Tangin. Favorite ko din yung, naging favorite ko din yung Sonics eh.
Anthony finds
Jordan. Inay.
Shot on the wing. And that
Ganda mo.
Kay Carter bang move yan?
Kay Jordan yun eh. Pero kaya din ni Carter yan. Doable. Pero kung ito, maganda.
he's got 7.
Baka kasi goat, no? Halo-halo.
Halo-halo. Tignan mo yung release nila, iisa lang.
Prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Gusto lang ba? Check natin kay Carter.
Kasi yung Curry ko, yung Shaquille ko, yung Jordan ko, pare-pare sila ng release eh. Parang gago eh. Pati si Jordan may Curry slide.
Check mo pa rin. Kay Carter.
Ayan. Parang iba.
Hindi, sarili niya.
Sarili. May extended eh. Pero si Jordan eh, in-inspect ko yung animations niya siya, yung 98 ko pati yung GOAT. Kaya magkaiba eh.
I mean, they wanted to
Release
take
ni
that.
Curry yung GOAT eh.
But, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think
Magkaiba.
you gotta knock it down.
Si Curry nga, yung release ni Curry sa GOAT eh, hindi nga ito yung release niya eh. Iba yung release niya sa may NBA, yung original niya.
They get it back.
Iba kayo yung latest kasi yun. Nagamit ata yung luma.
Going all the way to
Ah.
the rack.
Beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight.
Okay.
An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
Ganda ng domination. Yung mga lumang NBA team na nakakalaban ko. Mga disbanded.
Piece of it.
He's bonded.
Marcus Smart out. Ang sinong player ng Lakers?
Take the lead, but a miss. And so here is
Reeves and friends.
And it's out of bounds.
Yun yan eh. After ng,
After ng 51.
diba? Pinaka ano lang nga daw eh.
Bro, may 20 minutes
Last touch by
naglaro
Curry.
pa ng
Davis,
walang
he's checked in for
kahit assist or
Chicago.
rebound. Ganun.
Cardio.
Di talaga siya fit for NBA.
They trail
Di pa siya
by one,
ready.
and Seattle calls
Hindi,
the
tangin na.
time here.
Hindi, dapat nga ready na siya. May 1 year experience na siya eh. Parang gogoy.
Failing to
Nag-G-League na nga siya.
find them offensively.
Ang dami-dami niya score sa G-League kasi sa NBA wala.
And I think this timeout, guys, is
Hindi
where
ko may
you
pressure
draw
siya
some
pag
plays
NBA.
that are guaranteed
Kabado, no?
to
Iba rin
create
kasi.
some high percentage shots.
Mas maraming mata sa
Checked in
NBA
for
mismo.
Chicago. LeBron comes in for
Kada
Anthony.
kibot niya, headline yun eh. Oo nga, no, kada kibot nga ni Bruno yung headline. Saka makakita ng 50-second pick na ganun ka-expose.
Kemp, the pass
Di
to
ba
Johnson.
55?
55 pala, oo nga no, tangina mo.
They set a pick.
Ang pinakalas ko nakita nga no, ay si ano, sa bagay, yung si Isaiah Thomas yung sa Boston, yung ano, na-trade kay Kyrie. Ay, ayun yun, si Kyrie di ba number 1 pick noong 2011? Tapos si Isaiah Thomas eh, last pick 60, 2011. Tapos silang dalawa yung na-trade.
Here's McMillan.
Imagine mo yun. Last pick ng, ng draft class mo na-trade sa'yo. Ikaw yung number 1 pick.
He's covered by Curry. Pass to Kemp.
Ayun.
Just 5 on the clock.
Pero ngayon, kawawa din si Isaiah Thomas. Nasa G-League pa rin. Nakailang team na yun. Retire na nga dapat.
And so
Sa press Penguins.
with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
Pag sumunod to, bibili ko na 4-4.
Ayun na, penguin. Ayun, bang.
Jordan misses.
Ay, sayang.
Seattle on offense.
Mali ako nasabi.
McMillan.
Ay, si Macmillan, taga Sonics pala.
Right through.
Nasaan na yung goat ko, Macmillan?
That left front moves so well in the social
In exchange ko lang yun, di ko nabenta yun.
But he is
Kupal.
6'10".
Sino bibili nun?
They're reminding everybody with that
Baba pa rin.
dunk. He's
Di ako abot.
consistent from out there. Especially
Kailangan mag 3 games per level. 3 games per level.
Nakinabas ba?
Pass to Shrimp.
3 games per level. 44 lang bigay.
Oo.
That's sad.
3 games per
Chicago with the
level.
rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can
May
dunk
team
it
points.
basically just standing up.
Ayan, ilaw pre.
Gotta keep
May team na coins.
Five.
him out of the paint.
5.
Knocked away.
Curry with the steal.
And here comes the break.
Curry with the dunk.
Jumps up. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, ano, tinan mo yung dunk ni Curry. Tinan mo yung dunk ni Curry. Inang ipansalam ng contest.
Ayoko na dyan. Ayoko na kay Curry. Paluy.
And this kind of six slam
Ano kaya tatamboy? Ganun pa si Curry no, MVP na yun.
is just one of the reasons this
Yung shooter ka na sa 3 points, may vertical ka
team
pa.
is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy,
Foul. Nice one.
Jamming it down like that, guys.
Laki ng 100 players.
Bigger
Hindi
plays
ako
to
200
judge,
players.
but it would be hard to
Oo, 6 pa lang kasi.
argue against the call. Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as
Hindi ako gaya
lenient
nung isa
as they
dyan.
used to be on that call. As a matter
Kasi
of fact,
kailangan ko na 10k
I know
kasi
I got
dati.
away with a lot of those in my playing days, but
Sino ba yung kinuha ko nun? Sabi ko no chase ako pa. Hindi, lucky. Nagsisi tuloy ako, ang dami kong di mabenta.
They get it back. James, left side. From deep, Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now into the lineup for Chicago.
Uy, si Yao Ming.
Fires away from way outside.
Hindi ka baka rumenta nga na si Yao Ming center mo, power forward mo Wemby, tapos SF mo si ano, Davis.
And that concludes the first quarter.
Try ko. Lagi ko nga yun. Ay lang.
Parang maganda to pre. Wala nakita.
Play.
Damn.
Out kaya ako nun.
Chicago ahead, up by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right
Pick
after this break.
Dodger.
Don't
Ito pwede bibenta rin.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Kailangan
And from what we've seen from
Pangat
Chicago,
din naman.
what's your take so
Oo, kasi ko nakakawan.
far?
Well, It looks like hitting the boards hard was the
Sa talagang ganda. Pag ano talaga, hindi nag-shave yun. Tangin ng James Harden eh. Parang gago.
emphasis of their attack.
Uy, Kobe. Air Force One High. Gago. LeBron Zoom. Ano ba iba? Ang kaganda. Kawhi. Ay, kaya ko na kay Kawhi. Curry yung... Yung Curry yung dulo. Ganda. Lagyan mo ng perk na gold.
Kung ako ng forma ko, 31.
May achievement yan pag naglagay ka ng badge na gold sa sapatos na yun.
They knew how valuable it was to do so. Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up.
Gago, nataktakan si Jordan. Ano yun?
Ito, take over.
And Seattle looking at who
Puro na
they've
take
got.
over. Nakatawa
And
ni
it's
Ben.
McMillan.
Kaya nga eh. Iniipon ko na lang yun pang sapatos eh. 20-20.
Bola ba nabibenta?
Hindi.
Eh, pwede. Luloko mo.
Hindi. Yan, yung mga bentables pwede. Pero yung mga ano, yung mga permanent na sa rank, hindi yan pwede.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of
Ito yung seasonal balls ata, bawal yun.
Pass to Askew. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Brickowski's good.
God damn.
Brickowski's got 5
Hindi mo
points
kalayo
in
ah.
the
Lahat
quarter.
lock in lang ako.
This
Lock
is
in.
just fun. These teams are trading
Sorry,
threes
may
back and
shoes.
forth.
Ay,
Nothing
gago,
like
may guys,
answering
31
back.
ko pa.
One team gets through.
Ha?
Ibang kulay yung tatlo. 31.
Ako may red eh, pati green. Ay, red pati white. Gundo.
Benta na natin. Gusto ko mag-open ng pack.
Sa totoong buhay may ano, may 13 Jordan ako. Air Jordan 13 na black. Sakit sa paanan. Upal. Gamitin ko nga next time. Pag may gala.
You fired 3 of your own. Boom. Really nice
Yeah,
job
only better
moving the
in
ball
injury.
around that time, picking
Good
apart that defense.
Yung mga minor, pwede mong
And
pagaling.
Seattle calls time here.
Ano pre?
And something
Basta
fans don't
sinabi.
always get
Ay.
to see. Some of
Damn.
the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle. Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Brickhouse, kitang ino pangalan niyan. Brick. David Wingate. Ba't kilala ko itong mga to? Why?
Wingate
Curse
passes
with
to
knowledge.
Payton. Here's Perkins. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wingate. Beyond the arc.
Huli.
He got a piece of it.
Ikaw
Fast
po
break.
ganda ng
Here
City
we go.
Raptors.
And Anthony
Ang ganda nun, no? Black. Tapos may dinosaur.
slams it
May
in.
wolves ako.
Anthony's such a great scorer.
Yung
Really
pinaka-simpleng
skilled at being
Wolves.
able to get to his spots, which makes him dangerous.
Dahil
in
dyan, benta ko yan.
transition.
Hindi na ako fan ng wolves.
Payton with it. Now guarded by
Pinakauna kong my
Wembanyama.
team, ay my career na team. May
Chicago with the
Minnesota.
rebound.
Tandaan to kay 12.
Right side Curry.
Hindi ko kilala yung Minnesota nun. Sabi ko, oh, ano tong team na to? Alin?
Out to the right wing.
Ibibenta ko.
Here's
Ibibenta ko
Jordan.
lahat ng jersey. Mahal din.
Goes back up. And it's
Yow.
good on the layup.
Yao Ming! Kahit Lakers, bebenta mo.
Hindi oh. Yan, tira mo. 74-78.
And now it's a
Yung pala, binenta ko lang sa yung, ano, yung Kobe era na jersey.
10-point Chicago
Meron akong
lead.
white eh.
And Yao Ming's a
Nabenta ko.
handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible.
Yung dilaw, meron ako. Nag-isang
Ayoko
hero
na
jersey.
ayoko na itong Satex. Maganda yan.
Easier said than done, though.
Sa
Statement ng
He
ano.
resets
Yung Bob, yan Bobcats.
off the spin and calmly
Yan pre.
knocks
Meron
down
akong
the
pambili.
jumper.
And timeout is called by
Dalaw-
Billy
200 na.
Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Ayun pala. Ayun na.
Seattle making a
Make
switch
me
here.
happy. Make
Ayun
me
na.
happy.
LeBron?
Chicago leading by
For real?
8.
Make me happy, please.
For real?
Oh, pang-walo.
Pang 8 straight? Damn, son.
Nazari doon ako. Kasi
And
hindi
a
ko
little under
biibig.
2.5 minutes gone by
May nas
here in
win.
the second quarter.
Ano pre? I'm depressed at night.
May invincible ka pa. Yun, one game. Option ba? Mali mo LeBron na ano, invincible.
Here's Curry for 3.
Ano mo, dinidemonyo mo.
Pulls it in.
Miami Heat
This
Lebron
is
yan.
exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed
What if eh.
This team requires a complete Myteam to play.
Ano yan? Ba't wala? Ay, wala. Kulang-kulang ata. Tinan mo yung franchise mo.
Payton against Davis. Payton passes to Wingate. Stolen
Huli.
by Davis.
Ah, yung bola na wala.
And they're pushing it up.
Bola na
The
wala.
finish. Ooh, look at Davis.
Hindi, kasi di ba nabasa na?
Hey,
Ay,
Davis
oo.
with his energy
Nag-iitlog.
at the defensive end being the catalyst for a fast break change.
Ay, kulang pa
Well,
kayo.
for those joining us now,
Yeah.
we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
NBA. And last year, AD put up the
Ooh.
best rebounding
Oh,
numbers
shit.
of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Lebron
When
James.
Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Payton.
Now here's Payton. He has 6. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
11.
That's his first foul of the game.
SuperSonics substitution. Vincent Askew. Eric Snow.
The home team on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. From deep, Jordan. Seattle pulls it in. .116 left in the first half. Over to the wing. Here's Askew. He's guarded by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Askew passes to Kemp. Here's Snow. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Snow.
Chicago leading by 10. And he lobs it up to the rim. Anthony Davis going up top.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Snow.
Talo na lamang.
Pass to Hawkins. To the inside. Here's Shrimp.
Detlef. Oh!
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Wala nga pala challenge dito.
Shrimp can
Fuck.
be lethal from outside. He's somebody you have to be up on.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of this game. Chicago making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Seattle making a switch here. 36 seconds left in the second. Anthony finds Jordan. Outside O'Neal. On the wing, Anthony. Gets the 3 to fall. Anthony's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Payton with it. 6 points for him.
Eh,
6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony. Seattle shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for the SuperSonics. Irvin Johnson.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside Curry. It could go.
Ooh.
At the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow. I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Chicago, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Seattle trails by 15. They've got Anthony, and it's Nowitzki in at the four-man position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Oh, there's the alley! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Now Payton. Pass to Shrimp. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his fourth rebound in this one. Oh, stolen by Payton. Here's Shrimp. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Jordan with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. The three from Curry. That shot is off. Seattle trails by 13.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right.
Block.
The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Kim. Pass to Payton. Second half getting started. About a minute played. No good from 18. Chicago leading by 13. Here's O'Neal. Anthony with it. Here's Kemp. Here's Hawkins. Covered by Jordan. Here's Shrimp. Over Anthony. Shrimp misses. Shrimp's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Jordan. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
And Seattle calls time here. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Payton with it, now guarded by Curry. Payton, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Oh, stolen by Payton. And here they come. And he's going for the oop here. Got a hand on it.
Ganda.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody. What a forceful defender he can be.
Cuts off the pass. Here's the break. And here's Curry for 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 8.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And it's Seattle with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Second team foul.
Pass to Shrimp. Back to Payton. Johnson a screen on Curry. Payton passes to Kemp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, Shrimp showing you some nice awareness there. And he's dependable when it comes to finding his open teammates.
Since half. There's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Shrimp. He's guarded by Anthony. Oh, what a play!
Oh.
Just palms the block. O'Neal passes to Jordan. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Shrimp. Seattle trails by 18. Here's Hawkins. Still no points. Pass to Shrimp. Outside Payton. Over Curry. Payton's shot is good.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Chicago leading by 16. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Anthony with it. From deep, Jordan. The rebound by Payton. And Seattle calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this time out. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
LeBron, he's checked in for Chicago. Seattle trails by 16.
Zach Collin.
Here's Payton.
Oh!
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Payton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
Ha?
Sakay ka ba kare-kare?
Seattle
Oh.
making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Sarap, sarap, sarap.
Making shots at the
Correct,
line.
correct.
You need a good
Kare-kare ni PG
routine,
naman.
and he certainly has.
Iyo!
Kumusta kaya yun?
Jordan against
Hindi ko alam.
Payton. Curry passes to Jordan.
Ang taas naman ng ligat nib.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Tsaga naman.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his
Kaya
body
ng Wizards. Ayaw nga pala.
to pick up foul.
Invincible na KD. Oh,
Eh?
And both free throws good
Kalabang
for
ko.
Jordan.
Hindi ko nakita yung card.
56 seconds left in the
naka-Warriors
third.
siya, invincible.
Oh. Golden
Jordan
State.
against Payton.
Kaya nga eh. Yun yung what if eh.
Gano'ng katagal yung ano?
Clear
Breakout?
foul there on the missed shot. So
Mabilis
he'll
lang
get a pair at the line.
4 minutes.
He's known as one of the
One
great
quarter
Sulit
lang.
big
1 quarter lang naman.
endless energy.
Pagkapos ka na
Mataas speed.
pagkapos ka ng XP, pag malapit ka na, pwede yun.
Seattle making a switch here.
Tapos may rewards din kasi yun. Tatlong levels yun eh. Yung 5v5, tapos yung 3v3, tapos yung yung starting 5 lang. May makakita mo.
Curry passes to Jordan. James outside.
Ganun ginawa ko eh. Kaya medyo mabilis ako nag-level yun.
James has gotten himself going with a triple.
Para di
His
mahaba.
first basket of the game. Here's McMillan. No made baskets yet.
Tsaka ang ganda ng court nung ano. Ng 5v5.
At if try natin sabay mag-queue sa Myteam.
Here's McMillan.
Lag.
Sabay tayo mag-queue.
The three
Laban.
is up. And again,
Marami din kasi
Seattle
naglalaro pa
missing.
eh. Kita ko yung ano yung sa courts. Dami pa rin naglalaro. Kaya marami pa rin.
Here's Jordan.
Marami pa rin nag-auction.
And so it's Chicago looking in total control.
Pag natapos ko domination, doon ako lalaro. Wala akong choice eh.
As the buzzer sounds.
Tagal mo pa matatapos siya.
Uy, tumalbog yung bola. Oo, tagal
And we
ko.
reach the fourth quarter in a game
Dami pa
that may
nito, sobra.
already be out of hand. Here's Jordan.
Worth of
And
content to.
Seattle looking at who they've got. And it's Perkins.
Sa
in
100
at
plus
the
pa
five.
sigurong games to.
Nowitzki, pass to Jordan.
Teka, tayo ng muna.
Wala pa ako sa kalahati eh.
Seattle pulls it in.
At least magaganda na card. May progress na.
I eat
And
fast.
here's Payton.
Hindi. Nalili ka muna. Nalili ka muna sa akin. Uy, AD. Nice
And he
one.
can't get that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Chicago leading by 17.
Ah.
What if mano tayo unlimited goat unpacking?
After nito, pwede naman.
Hindi, i-stream ko ngayon.
Sige, sige.
Perkins, the pass to Hawkins.
Yung may ano, yung may content creator lagi nag-ano, nalimutan yung pangalan. Pakita mo ko sa akin.
And he lobs it up.
Ang ganda ng pulse niya, gago.
Passed off by Davis.
Kuha 25 go pa unpacking. Okay, invincible.
Or there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Ito, papanoorin ko si Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside Payton.
Oh, nice block.
With the block.
Ganda ng bagong player ng YouTube.
Careful putting up a shot
Oo nga.
around Anthony Davis.
Ito papanoorin. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sino yan, sino yan?
Ay, may ads.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
go, let's
Shot
go.
clock at 5. Payton passes to Bukowski. Blocked again! Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free
Ginger
throw line.
boy.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into
Center,
the defense
Eastern,
to draw the foul
Cavaliers.
on the way up.
Hey, goals kas. Sa sweetness.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Anthony
Duplicate,
Davis.
dupe na tayo.
Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. Seattle trails by 21.
Agility. Ay, 100.
Outside Payton.
Invincible. Small forward. Tapos Julius.
Solid shot from a distance.
Pag Gems of the Game din pala, ano, may, may
You know, he's
animation.
going to take that shot every time. The defense has to
Basta
respect
ata
him
90 plus.
from the mid-range.
Basta 90 plus
Pass
yun.
to Jordan. Takes it inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter. Seattle on offense. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Payton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Payton, no good. Chicago
Yung
leading
good
by
yan.
21. A moment here for an injury report.
Ayan,
Thanks. I
ayan.
caught up with the head athletic trainer for Seattle. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's
Pre.
going to keep him out
okay.
of the
Gold
rotation.
packs.
Okay,
Pero ang
thanks
dami
for the
ba-
update. Good to get that
20 million.
information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty
Ganun
factor with
naka-8 packs na
injuries
ako.
that can be so
24.
hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Anthony's checked in for Chicago. Stephen Curry comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Seattle calls time
Grabe na
here.
talaga yung chances nung makuha mo si Jordan. Ang dami ko napanood na ano eh.
Just under 2.5
Nag-unboxing ng
minutes
gold
gone by
packs.
now in the final quarter.
May madalang na lang makuha talaga si Jordan. Yung iba, hindi nakakuha.
Curry against Payton.
Kasi si Lebron, wala akong nakikita talaga.
Ito ba, napanood mo na to?
Hindi pa. Doon ako sa, sa Brock guy na nanonood.
Goes up at the elbow.
25%.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Down low. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
He just rises up
Pero wala
and
siyang goal
throws
pala.
it down hard with one
Wala pa rin siyang goat, no?
hand.
That is such a
Ilang
go-to
pulls na yun?
move for him. He holds nothing
Pang-anim.
back on those.
Yan.
Does it as well
Kaya
as
ang swerte talaga pag may goat na lumabas, no?
Yung nag-straight back to back ako, no?
Payton
Puro
with
SGA
it.
nga eh.
Now
Diba?
guarded by Curry. Pass to Shrimp. It's stolen. Oh, stolen by Payton.
Yun.
Ayun na, gumalaw.
And there's a minute 45 left in the final quarter. Chicago with a rebound. Anthony's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Ayun na.
From deep, Jordan. Rebounded by
Eastern.
Johnson.
And he
Agility.
almost
Penny.
made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh,
Ah, Tatum.
Kemp, the pass
Tatum?
to Shrimp.
Larry, si Larry.
wala siya sa ano. Ganyan.
Oo nga pala, wala siya sa packs. Sana lang pala yun
So it's
sa
Curry with it.
Ascension.
He
Ay,
brings
sa
it up
ano,
for Chicago.
rank.
Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Offline with a 3. Seattle on offense. Here's Hawkins. That 3's off the mark. And so here is Chicago. It's a 22-point lead. The
Pag-start ng
most they've
season,
led
mahal
by.
talaga yung mga cards,
And
pre.
that one drops
Oo.
for him.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his
Buti
game.
nga mamura
Terrific
ngayon eh.
guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and
2 million
creating
daw
shots
Larry
for
Bird eh.
himself.
Eh? Damn.
Payton against Curry.
Nakayang daming milyonaryo.
Payton
Yeah.
passes to Johnson. Excellent
Mga
D
nag-grind
there
talaga
from
simulat sa
O'Neal.
una. Uy!
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Oh!
Oh,
Poster.
big finish. And there's the slam.
Driving layup.
Western. Durant.
Oscar.
Oscar de la Hoya. Magkano kaya si Oscar dyan?
Yan.
Dunk to finish it off.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you
Kaya talaga mga ka-exchange sila ng my goat, no?
Time to put the hammer
Sobrang
down.
dami.
any hope of a comeback diminished.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kemp.
First turn.
The jump
Bulahan,
hook.
bulahan din.
It's tipped.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense.
40.
Solid in coming up with blocks.
Bulahan
Jordan
din
misses.
19.
Oo.
Now here's Peyton. And
Hey.
so Chicago takes the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence,